This country needs a leader who not only stands the danger, but understands that the American people expect their country. We are truly delighted to be here. And I cannot tell you how ecstatic I am to see this many people packed in tonight on a Wednesday evening, because I really have had to listen over the last several days. All this talk about it's mathematically impossible for me to win the nomination. As I said to folks last week, I didn't major in math, I majored in miracles in college. There's a difference in being a legislator and being an executive. And it's not that one is better than the other. Our founding fathers saw that those branches of government were of equal importance. But there's a different mindset. And when you're the governor, as when you're the president, you don't have the luxury of picking out 2 or 3 issues and being real good at it. You've got to be a leader and take charge of issues that run the full gamut. And on any given day, you may be dealing with everything from rebuilding the roads and reforming the schools and trying to figure out how to bring jobs to your state and lower the unemployment rate and increase the employment rate. You've got to find a way to make sure that small businesses can survive, because if they can't, they go to somebody else's state and they open up. We've sent people to combat in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I went to Iraq and Afghanistan and visited our troops while they were there. It also means that you sit down with the leaders of foreign nations in trade agreements, as well as with the CEOs of major multinational corporations. I hear sometimes people say, governors don't have foreign policy experience. I would beg to differ. I've been to some 40 countries. I've sat down with heads of state. I do understand what it is to talk one-on-one with the leaders of other nations. We sent people to Washington to secure the borders. They've not done it. I promise that I'll do it, and we'll build that border fence within 18 months. If you come and knock on my front door and you come to me and you're hungry, I'm probably going to do everything I can to help you. But if you break in my window in the middle of the night, God help you. I can tell you that right now. Let's face it, folks, there's something wrong when it takes more paperwork for you to get on an airplane in your hometown to go somewhere than it does for a person to slip across the border as an illegal. And that's what we have to stop. It's not stopping people from coming, it's stopping people from breaking the law. And there's a fundamental difference between the two. And we'll fix that. Washington hasn't. And the states have had to deal with the consequences of Washington's failures. And I say, let's get it fixed. Or as in the words of one of our fellow Southerners, Larry the Cable Guy, let's just get her done. People ask me, why am I staying in this race? Well, first of all, I got in it to win. I'm staying in it to win. My dad never finished high school. He had to go to work and just try to make a living. He was like so many people of his generation. He didn't finish school. Neither did his dad. His dad before him didn't, and his dad before him didn't. In fact, when I graduated high school, I was the first male in my entire family lineage to ever even do that, much less go into college. I am like so many of you who are the first generation in his family to be able to fully get the benefits of an education and to do better. My parents really had one goal in life, and it wasn't for themselves, it was for my sister and me. They wanted us to have a better life than them, and they were willing to do almost anything for us to have it. Every kind of sacrifice, and boy, they insisted that we take advantage of our schools and opportunities. My father was the ultimate patriotic American. Let me explain patriotism in his world. He laid on the stripes, I saw stars. Old-fashioned patriotism, folks.
I was very impressed in how he spoke at that all human beings have worthy of life. I was very impressed in that, and how we should care for every American, young, preborn, and as well as old.
Were you leaning a certain way, or have you always followed Huckabee?
I didn't always follow Huckabee. I was always concerned with his idea of global warming being caused by man, which is, as we see, it's more political than it is about environment. And I had concern with Huckabee as he thought we have a biblical duty to take care of global warming, which I believe that is a natural thing, that it is caused by man.
Did tonight's message influence your decision at all?
Well, I'm looking at the candidates are there now, and Mike Huckabee, I believe, would protect the citizens more as far as, again, as he spoke or enunciated sanctity of life.